Hi guys, we're out here today testing out the new Seekins Element M3. I have it in 300 Win Mag. We got a rugged Alaskan 360 suppressor and a Night Force SHV. And it's got the carbon fiber barrel and all the fun stuff. So this is it. It's a pretty sweet gun. See what kind of groups we could shoot today. We're at I think we're at we're not that far right now, but 165-ish yards. I'm working up a load here to get some speeds on the new load that I've got, and go from there. We're only at 140 right now, which is, you know, we're zeroed for 100 yards, so I expect to be a little bit low at 140. But we got some rocks out here, probably 500-600 yards that we could shoot, and let's go from there. All right, hopefully I don't shoot my chronograph here, guys. That ain't right. 1,030 feet a second. Well, those two bullets are touching each other, so that's pretty amazing. Love this rifle. We'll try one more and see if we can actually get a reading out of this stupid thing. Guys, I highly suggest a better chronograph. This was Amazon special, I think.
Hang on, Ben.
Stupid thing. Well, they're all three touching. It's pretty awesome. Wish I could get this chronograph to work. We'll try one more shot. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to shoot more directly over it, I think. Let's see what it does here. .2911. So I need to shoot that about 2 more times here, and we'll verify. So that's a 200 grain bullet going 2911. That's pretty good. .2869. I don't know how this chronograph is doing, guys. So 2911, 2869. One more. .2931. Huh. That's quite a difference, guys. And gals, I should say. let's do one more. That one said 3162. Yeah, this thing is jacked up, guys, but I think we're pushing close to 3,000. Alright. Pretty sweet. We'll have to go down range here in a bit and check out the target. Alright guys, so I'm going to shoot one more round here. Then we're going to be able to get our dope with the FPS that we're shooting right now. So that way we can dial our scope to whatever range we're shooting at, you know, as many of you probably know. But when you're going out at range, at distance, you want the most accurate dope you could get. And right now it looks like we're about 8,613 feet. So we're a little bit lower than where we'll be typically hunting, but close, pretty close. And it's pretty warm and dry for this time of year. So, but let's get one more shot, and then I'll get my dope chart going, and we'll reach out and touch something. There we go. That's pretty good. So I'm going to take the phone back here, and I'm going to get my chart going, and we'll get back to you as soon as I get that. All right, guys. So I have my dope chart. So I have a target, a rock out here at 335 yards. I'm going to dial up 4 MOA, and we should be right on if this dope is correct. What do you think? Let's give it a shot. All right, 335 yards, sending it. Impact. Right on. So, let's see, what else do we got out here? There's a smaller rock up here on the hillside. Let's see if I can find it in the rangefinder. It's kind of difficult with this rangefinder, but there we go. That's only 250 yards. Let me get my chart back, and I'll get right back to you. We'll dial to it, and we'll see if we hit it. It's a much smaller target. Well, maybe let's go a little further. How about that? Well, there's another target at 320. Let's give that one a shot. We should be able to dial it. We're at the same range, basically. But let's give her a shot. Kind of a steep uphill angle here. I don't know if I could get it with this setup. Yes, let's bring our bipod up. There we go. All right, let's give it a shot. Right on. Looks like a direct impact, guys. If Dad misses, I don't know. So now I just dial back down to 0. See if I can find something further. All right, guys, so I've dialed back to 0 just to verify that my scope is tracking properly, and we're maintaining 0 still, because that's important, you know. I'm going to adjust my parallax, and we're going to go back to about 140, and let's see if we're still on. The barrel's warmed up quite a bit now, but yeah, we'll go from there.
Were you high?
Dead on.
Oh, it went through it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We'll send one more just to verify, but... Then Tawny's up for the challenge. That one pulled a little to the left, but we're dead on. Well, Ton, what do you think? You want to give it a shot? There's not much recoil with the suppressor on this 300 Win Mag.
Okay.
Don't sound so. All right, guys. So we're nearing the end of our shooting session here. I'd just like to give some pluses and minuses to the Seekins here. It's a beautiful gun. It's pretty lightweight for a 300 Win Mag. You know, that's something to consider. You know, someone like my wife that was shooting doesn't have a lot of experience behind a bolt-action rifle. There's a lot of recoil. That plays a lot into how you're going to be accurate with your rifle, how you're shooting, and how comfortable you are ultimately. So something to consider. Another thing to consider is this carbon fiber barrel. It's a really pretty barrel, but when I first got the rifle, I had to send it back to Seekins because it looked like it was delaminating a little bit. Like there was some spots on the barrel that had carbon fibers coming out, and it wasn't completely smooth. But well, first of all, Seekins immediately had me send it in, and no questions asked, sent me a new barrel. And that was probably a 2-week process, about 2 weeks. And they
were
were
very
excellent,
responsive.
extremely responsive. They answered me within hours of sending an email to them. Sending an email is the way to go. Don't try to call. They get a high volume of calls. But extremely responsive. I talked to the same guy the entire time, and needless to say, they sent me paid shipping and everything, so I didn't have to worry about anything like that. They sent the barrel directly to my house.
They gave you a new barrel?
They gave me a brand new barrel, yeah. So,
but it still kind of has...
It's still got like some weird spots on it, but I think that's kind of just part of carbon fiber. It's not delaminating or anything like that. It's incredibly nice barrel. It's a smaller contour than a lot of the carbon fiber barrels that you see out there, but that's great for hunting. And it's an extremely accurate rifle, more accurate than I am. I hate to say, but
Can't you change the barrels?
yeah, that's another thing. You can, it has a collar right here, and you take the stock off and you loosen this collar, and you could twist the barrel off, and you could put, so I have a 300 Win Mag on here right now. I could go to a 7 PRC, 7 Rem Mag, you know, any long action. I could go to a short action, but I'd have to find a spacer for the magazine. Other than that, you could change and have pretty much any caliber that you'd like. And you would also have to change the bolt face, but this bolt is extremely smooth. It's got a 60-degree throw on it. It's got a adjustable cheek piece, which is really cool. It's got a bubble level integrated into the rail. The rail is integrated into the receiver itself, or the action. And man, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with this gun. I've had many other guns, and I've sold several guns to buy this one, but it's my dream gun, and I'm extremely impressed with it. It's got the ARCA rail on the bottom. It's a mini chassis. I have a ARCA plate right here, so I could mount it onto my my tripod if I wanted to. Really, there's not a lot of cons. There's a lot of pros. It's very lightweight. It's well, my wife is doing this behind the camera, so that is the one con. It is pretty pricey, but it isn't near as pricey as a full custom build. And you're getting a custom build with this rifle here, so keep that in mind. It's got a 22-inch barrel, so you could put your suppressor on it, and it's not sticking out way behind you, you know. It's, like I said, extremely accurate. I haven't found a round that it doesn't like. I mean, really, I would say if you're on the fence, go for it. You can get the cheaper model, the PH3, but it's a little bit heavier, and it doesn't have the carbon fiber barrel, obviously, and it's got a smaller pick rail on it, which I wasn't a huge fan of. I had a 308 PH3, and good gun, but this exceeds that, you know. So if you're on the fence, I highly recommend it. These guys are great. They're used in the special forces community, so that says a lot. When people's lives depend on it, you know it's going to be a reliable weapon. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Please like and subscribe. Like everyone says, you know, it helps us out, and hopefully I can do more of these videos with you. Me and my goofball wife are gonna do as much as we can, and looking forward to taking you on some more adventures.